Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mind Harbor, episode 41. Today, my name is James, and today I'm joined by my lovely local, Martin. Say hello, Martin.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Before we
Welcome
start,
back to episode 41.
indeed, yes, welcome back. Before we start, just want to say make sure that you subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, and we have a free subscription on Patreon where we basically put up our Patreon after every single episode so you can watch it. But it's only on there, on Patreon. So make sure to go check it out. And yeah. Anyway, today
The
we have.
extra 30 minutes episode afterwards where we
Yes.
talk about exclusive to Patreon, not on YouTube or Spotify. So check that out.
And we also do other stuff for our paid tier. We do like video game stuff. So make sure to check it out. But don't feel pressured. It's only if you want. Anyway, we've got a pretty big topic today. Obviously, it is Saturday today, May the 9th, 2026. Yesterday, Friday, May the 8th, 2026, Trump and the Department of War released around 600 files, an amalgamation of videos, PDFs, documents, like pictures, etc. So we're going to go through those today and just kind of analyze them and show the things that kind of popped out towards me and Martin. And yeah, we're going to just kind of look at it together and see what we can come up with. So
Right on. I know James has been excited with this for a long time, and me too. It's been a while since we've had this amount of videos declassified all at once. And we have 28 videos that were declassified. But after going through nearly all of them, we've picked out a few of them that we think are the most exciting. So
yeah.
let's dive right into those.
And you know what's crazy is that this is not even like the full start yet. Like this is this is only like 1 out of 8 drops that we're about to witness. So
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy too. So
I mean, we
what do
still
you
have that hearing on the 13th. It's been 4 days. That'll be on Tuesday.
Yep.
Yep,
MK Ultra
and not
hearings,
just
you
the
mean?
beginning. MKUltra hearings. That's
Yep.
correct.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. And who knows what'll come next for the UAP hearings and the more declassifications.
Yeah, you can only really guess off of rumors, but yeah, so what are we looking at here first here, Martin?
I want to start with the windmills. I think that's the most interesting, actually.
Sure,
The
let's do it.
let's do this. So this all the UAP drops were a lot of from Warzone um, bases, but mostly infrared sensors tracking these UAPs. So we're gonna dive right into this first one, which I think stood out to me the most because this was pretty interesting. I was looking at this for a while, seeing if this was uh, a UAP, could it have been a drone? So I'm gonna play it from around here. What we see here is a blinking orb, and it seems like it's weaving back and forth through this windmill farm here. So I'll play it here. There's no audio.
We interrupt this broadcast to say subscribe to Mind Harbor Podcast on
YouTube.
Spotify.
And Patreon.
Indeed. Thank you. Goodbye.
Keep in mind.
It looks like it's playing, you know what I mean?
Uh,
It looks like it's
so
playing, like it's
I don't know
weaving
where it's
with the
right.
windmills. And
So it
sorry,
does,
go for
doesn't
it.
it? I was looking at this because we have this view of this, right? And it does look like it's weaving, but keep in mind this is IR. So every time, I'll slow this down a little bit. Actually, I'll switch over to maybe I'll switch over to my downloads. Going to the
There we
base
go.
download. So because it's IR, right? It's like, is this just a point of view uh,
Well, you can see it's white
illusion?
hot. It's very hot.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever
It's
that
white hot.
is, it's white hot. And you can see the
Yeah,
distribution between the windmills, how they're black. That is cold. So that
yeah,
whatever that is, it is very, very hot.
yeah. And it looks like it's going very fast, faster than most drones should go. It could be. I was thinking, could this be a drone? Um, but the other thing is like, is this a bird's eye view? Is this a drone or a UAP flying high above the windmills? And it just looks like it's going through.
Mm-hmm.
So let's slow this down a little bit
Sure.
here. Oh, so we see this entering the windmill farm, and it's like, is this just flying high above? We see a few instances here, right, where it passes through the windmills, and it looks like it's going behind the windmill there.
Mm-hmm.
But it could also just be a blip of the heat sensor, that the contrast between the windmill and the drone or the UAP itself.
Could be a reflection on the windmill too.
Exactly, exactly. But coming up in just a few seconds. So that looks like, is it flying through the windmills at all?
Right. Well,
Right.
it could
Speed up
be.
a little bit here.
What if it's like just a plasma orb?
Exactly, yeah. Right here. These windmills, we start to see it definitely goes behind this next windmill coming up.
Yeah.
Right there, and then this next one. Now,
Okay.
like that definitely looks like it's weaving through, eh?
Yeah.
That's close to the ground.
Yes,
That's not.
very.
Yeah, yeah. That's definitely below
And
the
then keep
blades of the wind.
going, just like speed up a little bit till it makes
Yeah.
it to the end of the field and then turns around. It seems to me like it was like either playing or scanning the entire windmill field. Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
Right here.
He abruptly stops and then goes back the way it came.
Swerves
Almost
around
like
a
it's
little bit.
scanning the entire thing.
It does.
So that could
So that, yeah, that movement
von
at the end,
Neumann probe? Question mark?
perhaps. What is a von Neumann probe?
It's basically a probe that replicates itself throughout the universe, and it basically just scans and transmits stuff back.
Ah, I see. I mean, do you think that last movement there, could that be a drone?
I don't think
Could it
that's a
hover
drone. Usually
alongside?
drones aren't like you would
But
see
that's smooth,
propeller
right?
movement and like they wouldn't just stop, slow down, then kind of plus the movement is weird. It looks like
It is
a
weird.
laser pointer more than a drone. And I wouldn't
Yeah.
say it's either of those.
The fact that it's just
And so
gliding
can we see
through
the context
so
on
close.
this one? So what was the
Yeah.
context? Where was this captured? When? And what was the description on the Department of War?
We have the United States Indo-Pacific Command submitted a report of an unidentified anomalous phenomenon, the all-domain
Anomaly
AARO.
Resolution Office, ARROW. Do you want me to take it?
Yeah, take it from here.
Consisting of 1 minute and 39 seconds of video footage from an infrared sensor aboard U.S. military platform in 2024. The reporter did not provide any oral or written description of the observation. The sensor tracks an area of contrast, maintaining its position generally within the center of the frame. The video, okay, yeah. So,
Yeah.
interesting. Okay. So, sorry, can you
Very
go back
interesting.
up a sec? Go back up?
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to see. So, there's Indo-Pacific Command. That's the only thing that they say for location. Interesting. Date taken 2024, January 1st. January 1st, 2024. Okay. Interesting.
Nearest day. So let's just go back to that again. I mean, that's definitely not drone movement. A drone would kind of stop, hover, freeze, and just, go go back.
Yeah.
Drones don't generally swerve slowly like that, and it's got such smooth movement too.
Like wind definitely doesn't affect this. Like if it was a
Yeah,
drone, it would have wind being pushing it. Like and you
exactly.
like having to compensate. And obviously wind is very unpredictable. This seems unaffected by anything in the environment. And it
Uh,
has no exhaust, right?
yeah, and it's flying so fast,
Yeah.
straight through the farm, like no dodging, no
Yeah.
swerving around the blades.
Yep.
It looks so close to the ground too.
Okay, so that's one of them. Do you want to
Yeah,
move
yeah,
on
yeah.
to the next one?
Maybe.
What do you,
My question is, do you think this is like a beam or like a physical object? Or do you feel like it's like a smaller size UAP or like a larger size UAP?
Well, I mean, there's been lots of descriptions, and I've even seen like what looked like a fireball, but basically a lot of people theorize, yeah, so like a ball or a beam. A lot of people theorize a lot of these things could be plasma entities or beings or technologies, all of the above, maybe. Who knows? But essentially, there's lots of theories on what it is. I couldn't necessarily say. But to me, that one looks very similar to kind of like an energy ball orb, like what you would see in ball lightning. Um,
Hmm.
but it could be in whether that's intelligent or intelligently operated or what, I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but it sure damn looks like it.
It does. If it was a drone or whatever, it's definitely high tech there.
Mm-hmm. So there's that, right? So you want
There
to move
is
on to
that.
the next one? I don't want to like
Yeah.
give away all of my cards right away. I want to
Let's
go
look
through
at the
these and yeah.
yeah, the three-tiered orb. This is such an interesting one too.
Yeah, so we were watching this earlier, and so what we're looking at is an IR infrared capture, probably from either an F-16 or a Predator drone. But it looks like a little three-tiered orb with like a couple of dangles off of the back, like streamers off of the back, maybe. And then maybe a bird at some point. That looks like a bird, but it's not doing bird movements, and it's going far too fast, and it's going
Fast, yeah.
faster than whatever
As
this guy
can keep
can
up
keep
with
up.
it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's very interesting. But I don't know, Martin, if you can zoom in on that one in particular.
Don't think so.
On the object. No? Okay. All good. All good, bud. That's okay. So
But
that one was
yeah,
interesting.
you can zoom in later.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like as a Skywatcher database. Which, by the way, if you haven't looked at the Skywatcher database, it kind of what this is kind of trying to classify UAP sightings into different classes and common sightings into categories. So I mean, this definitely looks like more like a jellyfish type UAP, or maybe even a hornet. It's too far
Yep.
away to tell, but who knows what this is?
Yeah.
It's not a regular motion, and it's not winding either. It's just fast. So again, like,
It to
could
me
this
that
be
it looks like it exhibits a tic tac like movement, because usually tic tacs are over water moving extremely fast in one linear line.
exactly
So this one, yeah, it goes
so quick?
very
It
fast.
does look like yeah.
But
It's
yeah,
it's like jet
so that could be a hornet maybe, right?
maybe.
Or a Tic Tac presenting as a hornet. I don't know.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's such weirdly shaped. I mean, that's it's not a drone. It's not a jet. It's not a plane. It's not Superman. What
No,
could
it
that
isn't.
be?
It's not a bird. It's not a plane. It's not Superman. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, this is just 3 years ago aboard a U.S. military platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one? I'll move on to the one that was the three-tiered orb, eh? Because this was cited by.
Oh, we already watched this one, no?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah, go
this one.
back to the other one. Um, let's go
Or
down, go
launching
down.
orbs. Okay.
Oh, wait, there's orbs launching. Is that the document?
That's document because this was
Okay, yeah.
interesting. There's no video or photographs of this, but this was, I believe it was reported on four distinct categories of experiences, including orbs, launching other orbs at a distance, and there were 7 separate people who employed by the feds who observed this too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this
So,
one stood out to me as well because I've seen something similar in terms of like orange orbs. I haven't seen anything like orbs distributing orbs, but when I was in Jamaica, I saw one night literally 3 massive orange orbs just going out to sea.
mhm.
So yeah, that like immediately made me think of that.
Do you want to read this out loud
Sure.
for the spotlight?
Orbs launching orbs. Location Western U.S. Time of day dusk on 2 separate days. 3 teams of 2 federal law enforcement special agents each independently described seeing orange orbs in the sky, emitting slash launching smaller red quote unquote orbs in groups of 2 to 4, with 3 being the general consensus. This is stated to have occurred at least 5 times. Each time, the orange orb would appear, launch red orbs, then disappear. The orange orb was only visible for 1 to 2 seconds. The red orbs would generally move away from the orange mother orb in a horizontal path, but in a couple of instances, the one red orb was stated to move heading up at an angle, while another witness stated sometimes the red orbs would quote-unquote swoop down after being launched from the larger orange orb. These events were witnessed by multiple teams from varying locations and vantage points over a 2-day period. Due to the sequential nature of the events, it is not known whether there was a single orange mother orb that was released from the groups of red orbs, or whether there was multiple orange orbs at play. I fucked that
Yeah.
up, but weird.
No, that was good. I mean, that's
I
insane.
butchered that.
It's not. No.
At 3 beers, ladies and
You're-
gentlemen. Martin made us wait 2.5 hours to fucking research this shit. It's important. I love it, but like I'm struggling here.
No, you're good. I mean, like, better than I could have done. This is the
Super
crazy
weird.
part to me. I wish we had photos or videos of this one. 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah. Well, the
7
fact that they
different.
saw it over 2 days and like 7 to 8 people saw it, why wouldn't you get a
Yeah.
fucking video at that point? Come on.
Yeah.
Unless
I
it
mean,
was like, it was in 2023. Like, I was like, unless it's in
true.
like 1960s without cameras and shit. Like, fuck you. You
Yeah.
guys should have had that.
They did. I mean, they said that the orange orb was only visible for 1 to 2 seconds, but that's insane. It just
Yeah.
you have an orb blipping into existence, launching the little babies, little
Red babies.
scanners. Yeah, the red babies, and then launching back out of existence. What is that?
That seems like interdimensional, though.
It does. It's like something out of sci-fi movie, something out of Star Trek. This is one of the most insane releases of that, in my opinion.
It
Although
is
it's
pretty
not a
crazy.
video, there's no footage, but there's no technical data directly associated with this report. But again, I mean, if we could get footage on this, would be insane.
Yeah.
On 2 separate days at dusk.
Well, we might, dude. Like I said, like there's a lot more files coming out soon. It's like this is just the first dump out of like 8. So,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be weekly releases too. It's not gonna be just like fucking this is one and then a month or a year. No, it's gonna be weekly, starting from now.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. Now this one, let's move on to the Star Wheel
Oh
one.
yeah, let's do it.
I
This
think
is
this
my
the
favorite
craziest-
one.
Yeah.
This
going
one's
from
nuts.
no visuals to full visual. I'll play this in full here. It's absolutely nuts.
Sorry, pause it and then go back.
Yeah.
I just want to read the context here. So, United States Central Command submitted a report of an unidentified anomalous phenomena consisting of 1 minute and 46 seconds of video footage of an infrared sensor aboard a U.S. military platform in 2013. The reporter did not provide any oral or written description of the observation. So, Martin, if you want to go back to the video there, I just wanted to say a lot of these reports, it says that. They don't want to give any context on anything. Continue. If you saw this shit, would you not want to absolutely say something? Why wouldn't you give any context? Like, what are we looking at? Speed up a little bit here, Martin. Okay, look at that. What is that?
There we got this closer zoom in. What is that?
Like, what is that? We're
What is that?
looking.
1, 2, 3.
So it's giving
8
off
points are. Yeah,
an exhaust. Like,
some kind of exhaust. This is IR again. So we're seeing the heat signature of its exhaust.
And it's
But
moving
it's just-
erratically,
Yeah.
but in a
not
smooth, erratic
anywhere-
motion. And randomly.
Exactly. James said before, you said it's like a stylus, right? It's
Yeah.
like you're just drawing on one of those old Nintendo DS lights.
Yeah, and just doing random movements on PictoChat or whatever.
So, yeah, so erratically, so weird. It's the strangest thing. It's almost like it's like a malfunction of the camera because we see on the left side there, top left, some
Mhm.
kind of I don't know, shadow there too.
That's not a malfunction of the camera. These
I don't
systems
think
are
so.
multi-million-dollar systems, and those cameras are... They don't just malfunction unless they're hit by a fucking missile or they, you know... That's not a... That doesn't
think
look like a
so.
malfunction.
Oh,
dude.
you're right. 'Cause we have the chemtrail there that's kind of
Yeah,
giving us
why
a
would it
nice
be giving
basis of
exhaust on an
how
IR
fast it's
feed?
moving.
Makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Exactly.
So
And it
there...
just zips off at the end. So we have a minute and 30 seconds of whatever this was. This is the most insane thing here. Look at
It's-
this.
It's
Eight-pronged
nuts.
star. It's expanding energy, expelling it. What is that?
Perfect plus too. Like, look at the cross in the middle. It looks exactly straight on all those edges, like perfect. With a little circular thing in the middle. Like, what is that? Like, that kind of looks like an angel.
It
Yeah.
does. You're right. It looks like I can't even describe that.
Like in the book, in the Bible, Ezekiel's wheel is described kind of like a burning wheel within a wheel. That kind of looks like a wheel within a wheel.
Mhm.
What are we looking at, man?
That's the question.
What are we looking at?
What are we looking at? This is yeah, another one. This is 2013, so 13 years after the fact we get this released.
And that's the
And
problem.
aboard
They don't
another
give a
US
lot of
military.
context on some of these things, too.
Mhm.
Right?
Leaves us up to guessing. But that's interesting. I mean, is the shape different? Is this because I mean, you said they have multi-million-dollar sensors, but was the actual shape like this, or was it different? Is the question.
Yes.
Is
There's
this something
also...
that IR can't reliably detect?
No, yeah, it would have definitely been that shape. In terms of like what it would have looked like to the naked eye, that's a different story. But you can look back in a lot of these files if you are interested in looking through these files. You can see other videos in full IR that are capturing ships on the water transiting, and then a white hot tic tac flying through or something like that. That can give you an accurate description. A lot of these are also at different time frames throughout when they were captured. So this one was back in 2013. Obviously, it's grainy because it doesn't have the higher resolution systems that they have nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it definitely would have
What are
looked
you
like that.
trying to do here? It's so erratic, and it's not moving closer or farther away. It's just hovering very slowly. It's almost like it's trying to send a message. See this? Look at this. Up, down, left, right, left, up. It's like, what if this is trying to run a message in the air, like those the planes that are trying to draw a message? It's like, here's our language. Here's our letters.
Yeah, maybe. Or it...
Some kind of a rival.
I don't know, man. I have no fucking clue.
Insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Take a look at the.
Yeah, we could look at the first jellyfish one and then look at the other one.
All right. Now we have another one from the AARO, the Ultimate Anomaly Resolution Office. This is a short one, so
Mhm.
it's this is more of a tic tac, a vertical pole or bar attached to the bottom of the object. So let's take a look at this one.
Oh, right.
It's like it's carrying something.
Yeah, so this one kind of reminded me of two different videos. So the tendrils at the bottom kind of reminded me of another video that was released by Jeremy Corbell a couple of years ago called the Jellyfish UFO incident, and it was captured over a US base in, I want to say, Iraq. Um, and it had tendrils, but it was much more up close. I don't know how close this IR system was to this, but the one that was captured over Iraq or Baghdad or whatever was much closer. You could see detail and the tendrils and everything, and it had like a lot of different phasing. Like it looked like it was phasing in and out of IR, cold and hot. Like it was
Really?
kind of, yeah. So, do you want to go look at that one quickly? And also, yeah, let's just look at the jellyfish classification quickly, just so we can kind of compare and contrast.
It
So,
definitely looks like this at 100%.
the
Winding
visual,
snake like
yeah,
yeah,
visual
good.
profile: white jellyfish-shaped craft with bulbous head and trailing tentacles like appendages. The head comprises roughly 1/5 of overall length, while the tail extends downwards and appears to move independently of wind conditions. Observable both in EO and IR. 2 meters for the head and 3.5 meters for the tentacles. Flight behavior exhibits winding, snake-like movements along deliberate flight paths. Craft often moves from point to point in meandering serpentine motions. So it's got
That's class level.
a couple different ones.
Yeah. A localized area effect on electronics independent of a specific targeting or interaction with sensors. Very interesting. I mean, this is definitely meandering, winding. It
Mm-hmm.
is like it's scanning, right? It's not like the others. It's just more,
This seems to be over water as well. Clearly
yeah,
over water.
over water, but definitely something hanging below that.
Mm-hmm.
Big, large head, 3 meter jellyfish tentacles.
Difficulties capturing sensor, but still visible in IR.
Yeah. It looks like it's mostly in a straight line, slightly winding.
This one for
That's
sure, yeah.
yeah. No, it is slowing down a little bit as well. Looks like the sensor's having difficulty keeping track with it, keeping up with the straight line. So I mean, so this matches that Class 7 classification pretty well.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah,
This was
so
just years ago.
2 years ago, yeah, 2024. Where does it say it was taken?
This was the U.S. military platform in 2024.
Oh, it doesn't say
Unnamed.
where. Okay, okay. That's the problem with a lot of these things. Some of them are classified in where they are.
Mhm.
Do you want to move on to the jellyfish video that reminded me of that?
Sure. 434, I got it.
You got the okay, yep.
434.
Yeah. So
Yep.
oh yeah, perfect. Okay, this is exactly. So this is over a base in Iraq. And see the tendrils at the bottom, they look super mechanical, like, and it's not swaying in the wind. Um, and then watch the signature. See right there, it phases between black to cold. Like it's
Yeah.
knowing it's being observed and it's trying to phase into a different color spectrum. And it does this a couple of times too. if you keep going, you'll actually see hot body signatures from personnel on the ground.
Mhm.
See, you loses track of it there.
Yeah. So this is over a base in Iraq?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
2018,
Oh, yeah.
I believe.
Okay.
So there he goes. He locks back on, and it's just hovering right over the base, just chilling,
It
just
is.
going
Yeah,
right
yeah.
through. Now, does that looks like a drone, but nothing that we have? Where are the
Yeah, yeah.
propellers? Where the fuck? Like, where are the
It's a
lights?
very smooth speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just a straight line. Do you think it could be a balloon of some sort? Do you think it could be a like spy craft?
Like a spy
Sure.
balloon. See the dogs
Oh,
at the bottom?
yeah, yeah. We have dogs. Are they chasing it? Let's see.
They're chasing
No,
something. I think just another dog and trying to fuck that dog up.
yeah.
Or they're reacting to something. But yeah, pretty wild. Interesting stuff. Again, why would a balloon be phasing in and out camouflage wise? I don't know of any technology that does that.
Mhm.
And it seems to be defying like wind.
Wind, right? Yeah, yeah.
So like it's going in a straight linear line.
Complete straight line.
Like balloons don't do that. They usually go up and down, wind is a factor. Again, this is a solid object from what it looks like.
In a way, it almost looks translucent too, right?
Yeah. Well, I think
Looks
that's
like
a bit of a camouflage cloaking thing.
yeah. It looks like it's a floating plastic bag.
Right, but it's not acting like what a floating plastic bag would do. You would see handles at the top, you'd see it go back down, you'd see it flutter, you'd see it go into a straight thing, then back up.
Yeah.
This is going straight as an arrow, slowly, methodically, not affected by wind, going in and out of black and white IR. All right. It's crazy.
It is. It is. I want to go back to the getting there.
Yeah,
And it's
you get a
moving
good
so fast
look
too.
at it. Looks
Now,
like a fucking
here's
upside
the weird part.
pinata.
We have no reactions from people on the ground though.
Well, we don't really see anyone but the dogs. Oh, there we do.
There's those two people.
Well, yeah, no, they wouldn't. They probably don't see it.
That's true. I wonder if it's just completely silent.
It
Unless you
would
look
be.
up at the right moment. It's such a weird
Look at
shape too.
that.
Yeah, there we go. It's all black, so that means
Hot.
all cold. Hot.
In this IR
Fade.
system.
Yeah, I see the fade there.
Sometimes IRs go white hot and sometimes they go black hot. So you have to depend on. It depends on what system.
I
What
see.
I gather. See, there's guys right there. They have no idea. Just walking by. This fucking
Interesting.
Imperial drone above you.
Interesting. So, yeah, well, what a weird shape. It's got like 3 dangling tentacles there.
Mm-hmm. And
What
again,
could
they're
that
not
be, though?
moving with the wind. They're just
Yeah.
fixed. Like fixed objects. Like dun 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 dun
Crazy.
dun.
This is October
Oh,
2017.
2017, yeah.
Yeah. Near Al Takadum Air Base in Iraq. 17 minutes of video. 17 minutes is quite a long time compared to what we have so far from the dump so far. And again,
Mm-hmm.
from the AARRO.
Yep.
That's insane. So that's Jellyfish number 2. And, I mean, that could have been a Hornet too. We have,
Maybe, yeah.
maybe. It's purple,
Well,
red, black, blue. I mean, no, it was more deliberate flight paths. That's I
Well-
feel like more class 7.
When it was released, Jeremy Corbell like basically classified it as Jellyfish.
Mhm.
This came out afterwards in terms of all these classifications.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
These are just generic classifications too, right? Like we have
Mhm.
no idea. We're still at the very beginning of UAP classification.
Mm-hmm. And then connected closer to that, so, okay. I guess a lot of these are interesting just because of, they exhibit different anomalous phenomenon. Like the star wheel, but like the first one that was released was the one that we're about to watch. Martin, do you want to bring up the Gimbal video 2017? And when the ad is over, put on
You
the
download the
put on the
movies.
put on the audio and please go back to the beginning.
Dude, this is a fucking drone, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
Watch this.
That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is the LNS, dude. Well, if there's like... Look at that thing. It's rotating.
Insane. I love the commentary.
Yeah, those were pilots literally in capturing this thing.
Yeah. It does just rotates.
Yep.
It's rotating.
It's rotating.
It's rotating.
You can
That's
hear them perplexed. They're like, "What is going
Yeah.
on?" All right, so we watched that. Back up, Martin. Let's watch the final video that we have today in our lineup. And this isn't from a release. This is I don't know, 7 months ago. But basically, this is captured over Yemen, and a Hellfire hits it.
Oh.
Now look
Holy
at that. 3 little debris. The Hellfire missile keeps going. See it again.
Explain this to me. So the Hellfire missile is the one that's being tracked, or is it the one
No,
that
that's the
crashes into
UAP
this?
being tracked. The Hellfire comes out of frame right
Okay.
mm,
3, 2, 1.
now and hits
Yeah.
it. Pause it there. Go back.
Sure.
Right there. Get that fucking orange thing out of the way. Or the red circle.
That's not me.
Right there. Here, just keep unpausing it
3.
for a sec.
Yeah, 3 debris.
Weird ass, like, what is that? It's like a deflection material almost.
Yeah.
And right there, you still see the Hellfire missile continuing on.
So are these 3 pieces part of the Hellfire missile or part of the UAP?
Part of the UAP. Now, continue. They follow along as if they're in some kind of weighted atmosphere with
Oh,
the debris.
no kidding. That's insane.
Go back. Watch it very closely. Right here, go. Bing, 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 bing. Comes out.
Yep.
Hellfire missile keeps going. Go all the way to the front. Let's watch the beginning again. All the way to the beginning.
Okay.
And when it hits right there, let's watch that. So watch.
Yeah. That's insane.
Look underneath how much speed that is going compared to the amount of water in the sensor. Hellfire missile coming in, how fast it's going, bing!
Releases those 3 particles. Just
Isn't-
immediately catches up to the Hellfire missile.
No, the Tic Tac. That's not a Hellfire missile. The Hellfire missile is coming in frame now,
Yeah. But those 3 particles.
are staying with the Tic Tac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like I said,
you're saying these three particles came from the Tic Tac, right?
I think so.
Yeah. And if that's the case, that's insane because they just keep up immediately. Like they don't have any momentum from the UAP. They come from. It's like they were separated from the missile itself.
It's almost like it was in a suspended gravity situation around the craft. So when it was hit, it had these come off and still suspended in that gravity bubble, essentially.
No kidding.
Weird, huh?
Insane.
Anyway,
Take some more. Me too. Yeah. Wow.
yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of what we were looking at today. There's still lots of really interesting videos. We still want to go through the Apollo 11 recording, but just before we do that, just want to say a lot of this is not a lot of context, so you have to take it as it is. And a lot of it is kind of impossible to tell what it is anyway. That's why it's called UAP. But the ones that are interesting are extremely interesting. And again, this is
Mhm.
only like one out of like probably 8 dumps. So we're going to
Yeah.
see a lot more and get a lot more context. So be patient.
Definitely be patient. And we have the Apollo 11 recording from 1965 as well.
This is super
Where
interesting.
it is, yeah. With I believe it was talking Jim Level talking about the boosters in this referring to a bogey in this recording. And at first these recordings were lost, and then they were kind of dubbed back in a few years later in 1973, I believe. So we'll take a listen to this. Um, this is one of the. I mean, this is 60 years ago now that these astronauts were reporting on this bogey, rather.
Now, this is just the
So,
audio, though. There's no footage of this as of yet.
yeah, just the audio of I believe Buzz Aldrin reporting back to Houston saying, "Hey, like this is what we're seeing. Do you have any reports on this? Like what is going on?" And Houston's like, "I don't know." Essentially, like
Yeah.
what are you seeing? So it's another UAP. 60 years in the making, and we're gonna take a listen to this
And by the
here
way,
now.
before we listen, I just want to say NASA lied to us all and all of the astronauts that were going up there. Everyone who thought that UFOs weren't real and got into like astrophysics and shit, they all lied to you. All right, continue.
All right, we're gonna take a listen to Frank Borman talking to Houston about what he's seeing.
Nice.
An unidentified object, plus the booster. Here's that tape. We'll play it for you now.
Gemini 7 here, Houston 98.
Loud and clear. 7, go ahead.
Bogey at 10 o'clock high.
This is Houston. Say again, 7.
I said we have a bogey at 10 o'clock high.
Roger.
They're like,
Gemini 7, is
what do
it
we do?
a booster or is that an actual sighting? Say again, 7.
Okay, we have several, looks like debris up there, actual sighting.
Pause it there, Martin.
You have any more
So he said there's several, and there's like a bright light, I believe, is what he
Yeah.
said. Sorry, continue.
No problem. I mean, and this goes back to what Buzz Aldrin said later on after he landed. He was trying to go to sleep at this point. He's like, I observed what I thought were little flashes inside the cabin space, a couple minutes apart. So something about bright lights here.
Sorry, continue there. Yeah.
information, estimated distance or size?
And we also have the booster inside.
Understand you also have the booster in sight, Roger.
That's big too.
Very, very many, it looks like hundreds of little particles going by to the left out about
Hundreds?
4 miles.
little particles coming out of the left side of whatever, the bright
Understand you
star.
have many small particles going by on the left. At what distance?
Looks like perhaps a vehicle that's disintegrated.
Roger, understand they're about 3 to 4 miles away.
They're past now, they're going to polar orbit.
Roger, and understand they were about 3 to 4 miles away.
Past the pier line. No further.
Roger.
Seem to be getting a lot of interference right now, too.
This was 4 hours
Gemini
into their
7, Houston,
flight.
were these particles in addition to the booster and the bogey at 10 o'clock high? Roger.
7, this is, Houston, this is 7.
Go ahead.
I have the booster on my side. It's a brilliant body of the sun against a black background, and with billions of particles around it.
Roger, what direction is it from you?
It's about at my 2 o'clock position.
Does that mean it's ahead of you?
It's affirmative. Ahead of us at 2 o'clock, slowly doubling.
Roger.
This is creepy. 40 years.
60 years.
Sorry, 60 years,
1965.
yeah.
Yeah.
This audio has been kept for 60 years.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any more, Martin, or is that it?
That's about it.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Frank Borman reporting to the Houston on what he's seeing. And that's all we have there.
Still nuts.
Undisclosed location. Yeah. Insane.
Oh,
Hundreds of particles.
crazy.
It's
Like a bright like a star.
Mhm.
Oh, man. Kind of gives me chills in a way.
It
Just-
does. Imagine being up in the middle of nowhere with like 2 other people, and seeing these bright stars.
Yeah.
And you're like,
What
if anything
the
happens to
fuck?
me now, like I'm in space. Like I got nowhere to go.
Yeah. And then they have to actually land on the moon.
Yeah. No
After
kidding.
all this.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so do you want to go to the picture that was captured on the moon? I believe it
Yeah.
was part of the lunar landing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is part of the lunar landing. So this is the kite formation they reported. I believe it was Buzz Aldrin or Adrian Lovell reported that on this a few years later, and he said, "Yeah, we just took a photo of these 3 bright lights from the surface of the moon," and they had no idea what it was.
Yep. And then the press conference afterwards, 3 days afterwards to be specific, they were asked, did you see any stars like on the surface of the moon because of the, refraction and reflection and all that? You usually can't see stars on the moon. And he was like, no, we didn't see any stars. And he was like, no. And then they got all fidgety because this is what they saw and they couldn't talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Indicated. So while official reports described them as unidentified, a preliminary analysis indicated the anomalies could be physical objects, though no definitive consensus on their nature has been reached. I mean, 60 years later, this is all we'll have. Just the photo of what they saw there.
Very
That's-
bright particles or fragments that looked like fireworks or the 4th of July during their 1972 mission.
Mhm.
That's nuts. Imagine seeing fireworks out of your capsule while you're going like fucking whatever Mach bitch 90 and you're just like shitting bricks and you're going off to the moon and you just see fireworks off to the side and fucking a million particles and like bogies.
Yeah, yeah. And I believe this photo has been released before this dump on yesterday, May 8th. But still, I mean, it's
Well, it
crazy to
wasn't
think about.
enhanced and specified by the Department of War. That was
Yeah, yeah,
never specified. It was released without that yellow box and enhancement.
exactly. Yeah, now it's more. It's confirmed here.
Yeah. So pretty crazy.
Yeah. Here's another one right here. The Department of Defense.
I don't
A
know what
bright
the
light.
fuck that.
That's not a star. That's not the Earth.
Yeah. What is that?
Unidentified phenomena. That's all they can say.
All right.
This is from the Apollo 12 mission. 5 more areas.
Oh, right. Yeah, I saw that earlier too. So there's like multiple different areas, quote unquote, on the same picture that show different anomalous phenomenon. Obviously, the most obvious is Area 5 with that white Tic Tac looking thing. You also got top right with a blue star looking thing. And then you've got the middle one, which looks like a 3-tier, maybe a kite. And then you've got a sprite looking one at the top left. And all of them are blue. Now, that might not be necessarily them being blue. That might be just the spectrum that they're shooting in through the camera, essentially. And because it's a black background, maybe the spectrum is only being able to pick up those blue visible light.
It could be. Could be a lot of things. Could be temperature. Could be it's shifted.
Yep.
It's moving away from the camera. But you're right. Area 2 is more of a kite. It looks like another one of those 3 light formations. Area 1 is kind of a streak beside it. It's like it's not a dot. It's a straight line. Area
It
4 we
looks
have
like
2.
what you have when you wipe and, on the third time. Looks like
Exactly,
the
yeah.
marker wipe.
It's a little marker wipe. It's something moving very fast.
It's a skid mark.
We have yeah, exactly. Skid mark. Not it doesn't look like a comet though. Area 3
No.
looks more like a comet or like a yeah, like a meteor.
That's why I
But
said
Area 1
sprite.
that's bright. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It looks very, like, spritey.
Mm-hmm.
And then
There's
Area
Area
4 is
5.
Area 4 is
Yeah.
just a blue dot.
Yeah, yeah, 2 of them, 2 blue dots.
But
And
imagine
Area
seeing
5.
that shit on the moon. Just be like, oh my
Yeah.
god, they're everywhere.
They're after us. They're observing. They're like, hey, the humans, they made it.
Or they're like, what the
Made it
fuck
off
are
the
you
planet.
doing on the moon, bro? Get the fuck off. No wonder we didn't
Exactly.
go back.
Uh-oh. Your mic, bro, your mic's
Oh.
bit laggy there.
Sorry.
Test.
Am I good? Am I
Oh,
good?
good.
Am I good?
Yeah, yeah. Say.
No wonder
You're
we
good, you're
didn't
good.
go back, bro.
I know they're scared out of their pants. They're like, no way are we risking that again? And Buzz Aldrin was like, don't ever go back.
Yeah,
He's
they
like,
get
"No."
briefed
And we saw
once and they're
5
like,
of them.
fuck you, I'm not going up there.
Yeah. No way. Who knows what'll happen next? I'm not getting abducted.
Why would
Area
we want to
5,
go to Mars at
definitely.
this point? We're probably going to get abducted halfway through, bro.
Yeah. No kidding. Look at this Area 5. This looks like a floating R2-D2. It's like a little double Pokeball.
It's a Kakuna.
It is.
It's a Kakuna.
What is that? That's insane. Like that's not that's an oval shape. That's a Tic Tac. That's not a star or a spacecraft. That's like Russia being like, hey, we see you.
Yeah,
we
no,
made it first. We're
because
just floating
this
around.
was like 1967. Like, Sputnik
And
was
this one-
only released,
I think
what,
this
10 years
72.
earlier?
I think so. Yeah, 1950s.
When was Sputnik?
1972.
Yeah.
1957, October 4th to 4th.
So,
But
like,
I don't think it was not orbiting the moon. It was orbiting the Earth.
I know, but that
And,
was the first thing that got launched off the planet. So, like,
Yeah.
there's no way we have, like, Starlink fucking amount of satellites up there at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No kidding.
So we've got this other video, too. Good pull, Martin. This
Yeah,
one
yeah.
was super weird. Yeah, let's just watch it together as a family.
this one here.
All right, so we've got some IR footage. They seem to lock on here. I don't know if this is moving. It is moving at this point, not very fast from the looks of it. Here, go full screen.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is 2023, so 3 years ago, also very recent. But this is different from what we talked about before. This is, I mean,
Three
I can't even
orbs
class this one. Yeah, 3 orbs.
with
This is not a Tic Tac. It's not a jellyfish. It's not a anything that we've seen before.
and it looks
It looks
weird.
like 3 eyes looking at you.
Yes, kind of, because like it's got black on white hot. So like part of those orbs, which they all seem to be in the same spot, but those black spots seem to be like fixed cold spots on one of those orbs. Like it
Yeah.
looks like a caterpillar almost, but disconnected.
That's a good way to put it.
But yeah, those black spots are cold as fuck and the white spots are hot as fuck. So it's a very interesting distribution. They're all fixed, which is weird.
It is. It's expelling some kind of heat on the edges, but not too much. Looks like the sensor's having some trouble keeping
Yeah.
track of it.
I was going to say, this doesn't look like a 2023 sensor. This must be, whatever this was captured with in 2023, must be a very old type of platform of IR.
Yeah, I see that too.
But still, bizarre. Like, what's the context on this one, Martin? What's our context?
Indo-Pacific Command. So same as the jellyfish and the first one with also the jellyfish.
Yeah, so it doesn't get, undisclosed location and time, so, but it does say the January 1st, 2023 is when it was recorded. So, interesting. I wonder why they didn't want to, like, release that location. It's interesting. But they said Indo-Pacific, so it must have been within the Indo-Pacific platform, right? So,
That's all we
could have
know.
been anywhere within that.
Exactly. That's all they give us. Insane. One more just generic Tic Tac, I believe.
Are you sure that's a Tic Tac? That doesn't look
I don't
like a
think
Tic
so.
Tac, brother.
Oh, that's true.
What is that?
Another
Looks like a
it looks
fucking
kind of
headlights. Oh,
last
that's the
one.
headlights one. It looks like
yeah,
the front of like the Harry Potter flying car in the second one, you know?
That's true, yeah.
All you can see is the headlights.
Coming towards you. What is this?
Right?
As it comes towards you. That's the
It
enemy
looks
of
like
the movie.
headlights.
Yeah.
I swear to God. See, they're going to, like the car's
So
going
strange.
turning left.
Yeah.
I love how far out they were like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Imagine just being the one recording this, being the one that spots it, and like seeing it fly towards you, and you're like, oh shit, he's coming towards you. He saw me. It's like something out of Five Nights at Freddy's.
What do I
It's
do?
like,
What do I do? What do I do?
Watching, what do I do? He's always coming towards me. Oh shoot.
Look at that.
Look at that right there. What
What
is that
is
shape? It's like a moving tiny wormhole.
like an oyster orb.
That's insane. That's just 2020 that we're looking at here.
Yeah. So that's another thing. Like a lot of these videos are very recent, which is interesting because technically all of this stuff dates back to the 60s, if not earlier. I mean, we're talking about Apollo 11 of them sighting stuff like back in the 60s. So this is definitely earlier. And yeah, I mean, if you want to believe what Bob Lazar has to say, they were reverse engineering this shit back in, the 1980s and all this shit. So, I don't know. I feel like we know there's going to be a lot more coming out. I feel like what is going to come out from here on out is going to be crazier and nuttier and crazier.
What's interesting is a lot of this, don't be right, it is from the last 6 years at most. Like most of them are from 2023, 24, 25, but a lot of it has been since Trump was in office. So I mean, maybe that's why Trump's getting briefings on this, and he's like, I want to share this with someone. What's going on here?
Oh my god, what the fuck is that? This is so cool. You mean for 60 years we kept this from the the US public and the world? I mean, fuck,
No
man.
kidding.
Like, kudos to him, not gonna lie. But if he, I mean, I knew he couldn't pass it up. I said this like fucking months ago. I was like, dude, he can't pass up not being the president that releases these things. If there are files, like, he can't pass it up, which clearly there
Exactly.
are.
Yeah.
Just
So
nuts.
the question is like, what are these UAPs?
Right.
Is the ultimate question.
Well, I mean, we're
But
just
these,
gonna have to find out. Like I said, there's gonna be lots more released, so we're gonna get more and more context. As of right now, the Department of War and the government of the United States is being very hush hush. They basically want us to figure it out on our own at this point. But that could change. You know, we could always have someone step up in front of a podium and give us a little bit more context on what we're seeing. But again, keep in mind, this is just drop out of like probably 8. So this, again, 600 files for the first drop, and what we've seen so far is pretty fucking phenomenal. So
no kidding.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, the size.
I want to know what you think, Martin. What are you gathering on all this? Because you haven't really. We've just been looking over all of this, but you know, you're not really super deep into this stuff.
Yeah.
What's your initial reaction here?
Like, it is really strange seeing this, and I want there to be uh, an explanation. I guess I could, in short, I want there to be some more context to it. Where was this filmed? Who was involved? What are their theories? What are the experts' theories on this? Like, is there some? Is this military tech? Is this um, just honestly no one knows has a clue? Someone's got to have a clue at the end of the day. Someone has to say like this fast-moving object that we're seeing right here could be this new technology that we're developing, because there is, drone technology, AI that's developing at the same time. So I mean, I'm always the devil's advocate. I want to say no, this can't be true. This is not UAP. This is human technology. But especially that star one that we were looking at. Again, just going back to that,
Mm-hmm.
and the windmill one.
Mm-hmm.
That was, I still think that could be some kind of a drone. But the star one, the star wheel, it's interesting that they released that first. It's definitely, I feel like it's gotten the most attention, just because
Well,
of
because
how
look at
strange it
that.
looks. Yeah, I mean, that erratic movement, the Salus. But
And
again,
just the way it
even
looks, too,
here,
it's very, very striking.
yeah, like this is an interesting one too. This is kind of opened my mind, I think, as someone who's not really involved in this.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for the exhaust, I'd be like, okay, this is like an afterglow on the camera, maybe it's like something stuck on the lens. But
Maybe
the
a
fact
camera
that it
malfunction.
malfunction, maybe, or like like kind of those squiggles that you get in your eye when
But it's
you're
very fixed, and that is
it's very
that is an
fixed.
object giving something off.
It is, yeah. What is interesting is that the size is not changing compared to the trail that we see on the bottom. It's not moving further and closer away from the camera, but it is moving very fast.
Erratic as
Very
well.
erratic too. So, I mean, it almost looks robotic, which is kind of throwing my um, uncanny valley lens. What do you call it?
Lens on it.
Lens up. Yeah, lens on it. It's like, okay, it's still that could be some kind of a human technology or some kind of just uncontrolled object like the WoW signal,
Mm-hmm.
but still interesting shape, interesting exhaust especially,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
and I'd love to see what the unredacted portion of this was.
well, they can't
It's
do
actually
that because these are highly classified sensor systems. They can't do that for adversaries. So this is
Makes sense.
another reason why would they be releasing this kind of stuff if it was our adversaries and they'd be blocking out things like actual IR footage feeds, like
Yeah.
certain aspects of the footage. Um, they wouldn't be releasing it if it was our adversaries, that's for sure.
Hmm.
It would make no sense because they're essentially like they're admitting they have no idea what this is, right? That's the whole
Exactly,
thing.
100%.
Unidentified anomalous phenomenon. So all of these things within the files are unidentified shit that they can't necessarily make sense of.
Exactly. But we live in a scary world where countries are at war, so they're keeping their research and their technologies hidden
And
and separate. They're not sharing anything in between. There's no scientific, uh, what would you call it, sharing of the research.
well, if you knew this technology existed in 1940s or 45 when they were seeing Foo Fighters in World War II, how the fuck would you be able to like even compartmentalize what type of technology that is? And by the way, we didn't have this type of drone technology in World War II. We were still on propeller planes and fucking jet planes,
Yeah.
tanks and shit. So that's where, to me, it's bizarre because basically ever since we found how to create the nuclear bomb and drop the nuclear bomb, we've been seeing a lot more of these things, specifically over nuclear sites and, anomalous phenomenon. So it has to be a trigger, in my mind. We've put up a fucking big red flag over our planet, says we just figured out fusion or fission and how to split the atom. That's scary.
Okay, so you're seeing this as from more of a
Observation
observation. Yeah.
aspect. Yeah.
Yeah. From what the aliens are seeing. That's a good point. The aliens are saying, hey, like maybe they're watching us. They're saying they're observing how far along civilization we're getting, and we're hitting these milestones in the what was that word again? The levels of civilization.
Kardashev scale?
Exactly. Yeah, I
Yep.
always get that mixed up with Fermi paradox. Kardashev scale. We're advancing to level 1, slowly but surely,
I
with fission, with AI as well.
I also do want to say a lot of these things look like AI systems, okay? We haven't
Yeah.
created AI systems like these, okay? We can put an AI system into like a propeller drone, but we don't have things that defy physics and defy, the normal means of propulsion. A lot of these things are anomalous for a reason. They're defying these things. They've got attributes and traits that are completely different from what we have technology-wise, or what the public
Yeah.
knows technology-wise.
Yeah, 100%. I think like the AI introduction of AI very recently has opened up the gates to implementing the AI systems into uh, vehicles and also like flying objects like this, like the windmill video we watched. That would not be possible 10 or 15 years ago. But now I'm like, okay, maybe you could implement an AI into a drone where it could navigate around the windmills pretty easily, make those split-second decisions where a pilot-navigated system would not be able to navigate that quickly or that um, remotely
Accurately.
too. Yeah, accurately
Yep.
and from a remote distance too. But if you have the AI on board the system itself, it's like, oh yeah, we'll just navigate around the windmill systems.
To me, like
But
the Tic Tac and like plasma orbs, like the one that we saw going through the wind farm, they look
yeah,
like an AI system that we would make like 100 to 200 years in the future.
yeah,
Like something that we would be like, okay, von Neumann probe, like basically make a mass amount of these and probe our entire fucking solar system with these types of AI probes and then scan everything top to bottom, know the entire makeup of every single planet, what's around us, and use AI to spread out and learn more about everything. That would be such an exponential technological drive. Like, just having AI systems going around and acting as an own self-thinking von Neumann probe that self-replicates and keeps going and all this shit. This is exactly what you would see.
Yeah, 100%. We're seeing futuristic technology here. It shouldn't exist yet, but yet here we are. I mean, you see like things like BlackBerry finally getting to put their AI systems into self-driving cars. This was like a week or two ago, but and then that's public stock. That's just BlackBerry, and now we have who knows what they've been working on the last 3, 5, 6 years. That's why maybe a lot of these are being released from 2022 to 2024, is because they've started implementing these AI into flying objects. So I mean, who knows? With the advances in science and flight. Oh, and
Here, can you stop showing screen, Martin?
yeah, sure.
Thank you. Nice.
The
Sorry,
advances
continue.
in flight. Yeah, flight and AI joined together. That's a insane combination.
It's crazy to think about. Like, we're even talking about this right now. What is the next 20 years gonna look like? Like, we're gonna be Star Wars real quick, dude. Like,
No kidding. Just get a couple more years, a couple more decades.
yeah,
But here before we know it.
it's
What
nuts.
NASA's trying to still reach to Mars in 2030, eh?
Yeah, and
So
they
4
still
more
lied
years.
to us for fucking 60 years, so fuck them. I don't like them anymore.
Yeah,
Release
no
more,
kidding.
NASA. You guys can fucking put my thumb right up your ass.
Hmm.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I know this episode was a little different from what we usually do. It was a little more erratic and, it was very outlined and everything, but we're just not used to me and Martin going through such heavy and like as many documents and videos as we usually do. So, if you're
It was a
still
big
here,
dump.
it was a big dump. Yeah, and this is only fucking round 1, bud. Get ready.
First look.
So thanks if you guys are still watching. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, and Patreon. And we will just jump over to Patreon now and basically collect our thoughts. Cause my God, like this has been a doozy. So make sure to go check it out. Check it out there, and we will see you next week. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you for
Peace.
watching. Peace out.